All right, welcome back to an impressive Bricklink haul, and all of this will get me well on my way to building my custom Lego modular aquarium that was designed for me by the legendary Lego artisan Kim Plata. I commissioned him to help me build the aquarium of my dreams, and I gave him a very rough sketch. And we had a lot of conversations back and forth, and he absolutely captured my vision. If you missed that video, you absolutely have to go back and check out the rendered images from studio.io and see what all of this is about. You may even want to check it out before you watch this haul. That's up to you. However, this is going to complete the Lego modular for our Lego city. So we're going to dive in and check out the process of how you get these parts. He also sent me both a PDF file of the parts list, and he sent me an XML file, which can be easily uploaded to Bricklink in the wanted list area. So you can go ahead, you can upload that XML file by simply doing a copy and paste, and it will bring up the list of parts needed in a want-have capacity. So you can go through your own collection, which is what I did, and pull out the pieces that you do have, check them off, and then create a list of parts that are still needed. And then from that list, you can do a few things. You can search around Bricklink to find the absolute best prices on each part, which is always recommended if you need to prioritize saving some money here and there, but the shipping can add up. Or you can do an auto select, which will allow Bricklink to gather the parts in the fewest carts needed to complete the order. So you may pay a bit more here and there per part, but hopefully you're going to save on shipping. So that's what I tend to do, because this has 297, 98 unique parts, and within that, of course, there are 45 fish. So trying to go through Bricklink and locate each one of those at the optimal price and then seeing what else the seller has, well, that can get very tedious. So I did the auto select feature, and it came up with a selection of carts. It's not the selection of carts that you see here in the video, because it's going to fluctuate and change as parts are sold. The price is going to even fluctuate and change from inventory, availability, and so forth. So after you get your carts made, you can just go through and double check again, make sure you don't have that piece, or if there's a piece that just seems absurdly expensive, like there were a couple that were like, wow, I don't need that prickly red bush for $12, or maybe, I can go to another source with cheap shipping and grab a couple of those, which I think I still might need to do. I think starting from smallest to biggest is the way to go. So let's see what is in the smallest package. Nothing like a little fragile handle with care when it comes to Lego. So coming out of this one, let's take a look here. So we needed a lot of sea animals and parts, and then I did check around to see what other people might have available. So we definitely needed crabs, and I actually switched out the color of the crabs from the original design because these were far cheaper. And then the seller had this awesome minifigure here, which was not part of my design, but I thought this would look pretty awesome maybe in the bottom of the aquarium tank. So I'm not sure where he's from. I have a feeling he is a CMF, but I don't know the series. And then I needed some penguins because we did add a penguin enclosure to the aquarium. So these guys are super cute. I absolutely love going to the Boston, New England Aquarium because of the huge penguin enclosure. And we'll have a tiny one in our aquarium. Okay, that is the smallest one. Moving on to the next smallest one. Some of these are going to be boring. Some of these are not going to be super exciting. Some of these we just needed a bunch of random pieces like you can see here. Some snot bricks, some rounded bricks, some tiny bricks, some slopes, some trans blue. Yeah, so nothing super exciting in that one. What's in this one? We needed a lot of these blue columns, these trans blue columns, and then some more plates. So that was not super exciting. So we'll move on from there, and we'll grab the next biggest one. mostly I'm excited to see all the sea animals that I purchased. All right, so yeah, we needed some 16 by 16 plates, and what else? More bricks, lots of bricks, lots of trans blue. So these elements were pretty crucial to the design here. These, see if I can get this open. These cylinders right here, these half rounds, these are going to be some really great wall detailing and also tanks inside. So we have a bunch of those that were needed. And of course, more blue panels. I think I needed something like 78 of them, and they are almost $1 a piece, I believe. So I had, I think, 28 in my collection, so you can do the math there. So more of these, which are also on the pricier side. I thought blue would look a lot better because it would, just kind of look like water as opposed to clear. I know our pab wall had clear panels in my last trip, and it was it was a little sad to think, should I use clear? But no, in the end, I wanted to use the trans blue. And here we have dark blue. This dark blue, I did not have much of this in my collection, but it is an absolutely gorgeous color, especially for the aquarium theme. So we needed a bunch of these. In fact, the original instructions call for light aqua or aqua tiles for the aquarium floor, but I had way more white ones than I knew what to do with. So I traded out all of those for white just to save me probably 120. That's a good amount of savings right there. Just so making color switches on any sort of instructions that you get is totally fine if you don't mind it. So I needed more of these railing pieces to go around the mezzanine on the second floor of the viewing area. I had a few of those in my collection, but I definitely needed a few more. And as you can see, I needed just a few more trans blue. I probably should have ordered more of those because I'm running out. And there you can see the light aqua. This is actually the color the floor was going to be. And that's probably something I don't need now that I'm changing it to white, but that's okay. All right, so now we're actually going to open up my favorite, my new favorite Bricklink seller, which is the store from Slovenia. I've been getting tons of stuff from them lately, and it's so much fun because they always include a minifigure. So I'm really, really excited to see what minifigure is included in this one. And this always arrives super fast, 4 days. 4 days. Actually, one of the sellers that I bought from in Pennsylvania, which is not all that far from Massachusetts, took far longer than this package that came all the way from Slovenia. So let's take a look inside and see. So here we go. Here is the card. Are we ready? Boom, there is my minifigure of the day. And it actually, if she was wearing glasses, I thought I could get away with that hair for a sig fig too. So I'm excited. I always put them in my city, so I'm happy to see that. So we do have some door frames, nothing too exciting. Some snot bricks, the slightly sort of taller ones. We have more gray 1x8 tiles. Can't ever have enough of those apparently. Just some other simple plates. We've got white bricks. We've got more snot bricks, modified bricks, 2x2 bricks, nothing super exciting. More 1x6 gray tiles. And then we have some orange fish. Those are gonna go in the tank, so pretty. And I have tons of the other green leaves from the pad wall, but I did not have any of these light green ones. And this will go in the tank part to make some of the coral and sea life. And then we've got, all of these. So these are fun. This is a really fun window element we're using in the aquarium, and just to give it a little bit of a different look. So I needed, I think, 14 of these. These are gonna be pretty cool. I can't wait to build them and see the technique that Kim put together to make this possible. So we needed a bunch of those. We needed some, these are 1x1 trans blue bricks. I don't have any of those, of course, which is why I ordered it. And we've got some cylinders, trans blue cylinders. And we have some more, oh, 1x2 or twos. So got some white bricks. Oh, and then we have this guy. Look at this guy, sea turtle. Sea turtle. Every store I went to see just if they had any extra sea life that I could purchase as well. That was aside from the instructions. This guy is fun. I'm not sure. I just had to buy this one because it was there in the store. I believe it glows in the dark, so we'll have to put it in the bottom of the aquarium. Maybe we can fit it into a rock cave and see what happens. I think this came out of one of the Ocean Explorer sets though, but that's pretty cool. All right, moving on. Oh, and what do we got? We have postcards, right? We have postcards where this is going to be for the gift shop. So I just purchased all the ones that he had, and we'll add that to a display. All right, and then in this one here, I'm seeing some green stuff. I love seeing different kinds of leafy elements. I had these, just not enough. And then I had these in like a kind of a dark tan color, which didn't really fit the vibe, so we ordered more. And then seaweed. I absolutely love these corals. They're pretty cool. So we got these, and I think maybe from another seller we had to get different colors. Oh no, I have blue here, but we also are going with a light green that should be in another one. So these are some pretty cool colors that will look fantastic in the aquarium part. And some fish. We need a ton of fish to fill this up. Some bricks, some basic bricks, some more this dark blue that I had none of. What have we got? Just some pretty standard parts that you can never have enough of. And we have some of these bushes. Now I mentioned we were talking about bushes. These are definitely a little on the pricier side, but he also used a red bush, prickly bush in the instructions, which are super expensive. So I opted to pass on those, and we'll see what happens when we go to build it, if we want to see if we can't source them from somewhere cheaper, whatnot. So again, more basic pieces, just gonna need to be building up the walls and things. So that is it from Slovenia, which is a ton. This whole table is filling up. So let's grab one of the boxes next. Here is the next order. Let's see what we've got. So we definitely needed more of these half round cylinders. That is a huge chunk of them. You can see that's gonna be a really cool feature in the aquarium. We also needed another 16 by 16 plate, and then there's some more elements in there that will surely be used. Here we've got a lot of white bricks, and I believe that I set the parameters to new only so that I did not get anything yellowed or old gray or anything like that, just to eliminate any disappointment. I needed more elements, leaf elements. I have a lot of the standard green, but I did not have many of this light green, so I really wanted to see if I could add a few more of those in just to change up the coloring of the sea life. So we've got plenty of that. Oh, look at this. Let's see. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Actually, let's save that one for last, and we'll just dump out the rest of this because I'm really only interested in the animals. But of course, we needed lots and lots of plates. I did not have much of this blue color or this aqua color, so we had to definitely get more of that. Oh, I need these stands. These are going to be stands in the aquarium to hold up, I believe, fish and things. I did not have any trans blue ones. Lots of little parts and pieces here. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun to sort all this and get myself organized to build it. Now this is a double modular. It is on 2 base plates, so it is going to take a little while to get all of this going, and we are going to show it in stages. I think that's all of that. So let's take a look at these guys. Now, if you remember from the design of the front of the building, we got some special features creating, just a gorgeous aesthetic look, and this is one of the elements that is needed. So we have a bunch of these. I have 5 here. I had one in my own collection. We'll put those over there. And then these guys, aren't these cute? Look at these Lego lobsters. Oh, these will look perfect. So I have, how many? I've got 2, 4, 5 Lego lobsters. And then I have a few frogs. I think the frogs are going to go in the gift shop as little things that one could take home after visiting the aquarium. So we'll put those are small. We'll put them in my main container. All right, on to the final box. Let's see if we can grab it here. Now that we've covered the table completely, the final box has most of the panels, the trans-blue panels needed to complete it. It's a bag inside a bag. All right, so we have trans-blue panels for days and a few more half rounds. I guess I needed quite a few of those. I don't remember what the instructions called for, but here they are. So that is a ton. You can see just how big the aquarium section is going to be. It's essentially going to take up an entire base plate just for the aquarium section. And I think we just have a mishmash of stuff in here and something for my son as well. So this will need a good sort. This wasn't quite divided as nicely as the others were. So we needed some of this color seaweed or coral. And then let's see if we can claw through here. We have a couple of those. Aha! So these were not in the original instructions here, but my son loves axolotls, and this is the Minecraft axolotl. So I thought I would fit those in as well. I think those were pretty cute, and I saw them and they had these two, so I grabbed them. Otherwise, I think it's pretty standard. These are some design elements that are in the aquarium, these bulb things. I don't even know a good name for them. I try to know all my Lego part names, but this I don't know. I have no idea. But I do need them. I do need 4 of them. And then this is a variety of columns. These are still a crucial element here, and a bunch of mess. Unfortunately, it wasn't really packaged quite like some of the others were, but we'll sort it out and get it ready for building. And that is, oh, we have another axolotl. Oh, look at him. He's orange. I love that. So I have a blue, a pink, and a orange axolotl for the aquarium as well. I don't think there's anything else in here too remarkable. You guys know what bricks and plates are like. So guys, that is it. That is the complete haul for the Lego aquarium. I am hoping, cross my fingers, cross my toes, that I actually purchased the right amount. So until next time, when you hopefully see the building underway, make sure to check out the images of it if you haven't seen it. Make sure to go check out my latest video, which is actually the construction site filled with fun little stories that we're going to be working on while we get the Lego aquarium in place. The construction workers are going to be hard at work helping to build the aquarium, and I think it will be a fantastic addition to the city. So until then, stay safe and happy building, and we'll see you in the next video.